right, Coach, you went east and you got at least one game in, but talk about that game with Bemidji and how you felt your team played. I know Sophia got her first goal, so that's kind of nice, but overall, can you assess how that game went?
It was a weird game. Honestly, both teams just very dead. um, our biggest problem is we keep making mistakes. The first goal, set piece. One of our players didn't track their runners, left her girl wide open in the back post. She scores. Second goal, freshman center back passes the ball to the other team. They score. And third one, we defensively gave up a PK in the box. So it's one of those frustrating games because we gave the game to the other team, where they didn't. Obviously, they played well. They're a good team, but it's not like they earned it. This is probably the first game where it was a good 50-50 game, and we made the pivotal mistakes that cost us the game. Upside is, two of the three are freshmen, playing in minutes, and we've said that from day one. We've got a young team, and they're going to take knocks this year, and they're going to learn from them, and that was the message to a couple of them after the game was, look, we just got to stop these mistakes. You learn these as a freshman, so hopefully your sophomore, junior, senior year, you're not making these same mistakes. Obviously, we kind of changed. We had a player out for injury, so that kind of changed everything. So he pulled Sophia back into the midfield, which allowed her to get on the ball a little bit more. And obviously she had a great run into the box and got brought down in the box and was able to put away the penalty. So it was good. We're excited for her, just obviously to get that first goal, and hopefully there's a relief in her kind of going forward.
How about not having that second game? Was that kind of now a disappointment to go that far and not get that second game in?
Yeah, whenever we travel and we stay the night, and we couldn't get back Saturday night either, so we got stuck in Grand Forks anyway, so it was obviously a disappointment. We'll kind of make it up when we go out to Duluth, so we'll come back after the Duluth game and go to Grand Forks and play that game, so it's not going to be even more travel for us technically. We'll just stay the night and play that game. So, but again, whenever you can go and get some games in, you want to get some games in and play. But with the elements being the way they were, it was probably the smartest decision to make. Field was still snow covered yesterday, so we probably couldn't have got the game in until yesterday evening anyway. So it was what it was.
Sophia played a lot of midfield in high school, and you said you had to move her back there. Is that something that could become permanent?
I think probably not with the players we have, depending on injuries. We want to kind of keep her where we want her, but it was great for her to obviously come back and fit in there and help us keep possession of the ball. The first 10 minutes we were struggling. Our midfield was struggling, and so we needed to make that change just to keep the game close. And it was nice for her still to be able to get a goal, even though we had to bring her back.
Coach, it seems like a lot of your struggle so far this year has been in the final thirds, both clearing the ball out from defense and then converting on passes and shots. Is that more of team chemistry, or is that just kind of lack of experience so far with the team?
Lack of experience and lack of talent is what it is. It's kind of both of those elements right now is what we're lacking. We're, like I've said it every single time, and we're lacking some depth. We're lacking the ability to really focus on those, and that's the frustrating part.
How about this weekend, Southwest and Sioux Falls coming up? What kind of matches expecting?
We're excited. Sioux Falls coming to town. It feels like we haven't been at home in a while, even though we have. It's with us being gone all weekend. So Sioux Falls will be a good matchup for us. We hope our girls are excited and ready kind of for a week of preparation to kind of get going on it. After having a day of rest, really an extra day of rest, so we're excited for that. And then senior day will be Sunday, so we hope we have energy. Senior day is one of those two things: you have energy and you play well, or it's flat and you don't play well. So we're hoping for the first and kind of feed off some of that energy and kind of go forward.
Obviously, you haven't had a great start to the year, but you have a couple freshmen that have really stepped up. How important is that for your team going forward?
I think it's huge. Whenever you have freshmen that get to play, I said this is day one, when you have freshmen that get to play as many as we do, and they are improving. You know, every game we see the improvement. So if you have to find a silver lining to keep your mentality when you're, you know, have the record you have, it's because we're getting there. The progress is happening. So we hope that progress still happens. We've still got a lot of games left this season. So we want to kind of see them turn the corner. Want to score some more goals, kind of get into that. You know, it's kind of been nice now. We have 2 games in a row that we've actually scored, which is a big thing for us, you know, looking at the struggles we had early. So hopefully kind of find that, turn that corner. And, you know, for me, we want a good performance this weekend. We want to score some goals, you know, and obviously we want the wins. You want the wins every single time. But, you know, if we can have good performance from players and score some goals and be right there with these teams, that'll be the best thing for us.